What's up, guys? This is Looney TNT. Today we're going to do a guide on how to get the Ashes of Alar mount. Currently it's located in Tempest Keep. How you get there is you guys will be in the Shrine of Two Moons. You guys will take the Chatras portal. From Chatras, you'll take the flight path to Cosmo Ranch. Now when you guys get here, this is the mount that we're trying to go for. What you guys will do is you guys will fly to the instance, which is really close, which is right over here. You guys will go in. You guys don't need a group for this. We're going to show you guys how to solo it in a second. You guys will go in. We're going to clear the trash, and we're going to get to the boss. Alright guys, so we're going to show you guys how to clear the trash. Usually I'm solo on these videos, but today I'm actually having Morgan Flips help me with this. Morgan Flips, thanks for helping me. Can you say hi?
Hello.
Alright, so this is Morgan Flips. She's actually a mountain hunter. That's what she does. A lot of the stuff that I do is I do a lot of PVM and PKing and things like that. She's more of the grind it out, try to get the mounts, and get the pretty purple stuff. That's what she's going to do. So here she is. She's clearing all the trash. Because she's a little over-geared, what she does is she just runs through the instance and pulls everything and just cleaves them down. So just kind of pay attention to the path. Right when you guys get in this room, you guys are going to make a quick left. You guys are going to go up the ramp. Now, a lot of times you guys can actually avoid the upcoming trash mobs. But if you don't, they're, like I said, they're not too hard to kill. Especially in Siege of Orgrimmar, you guys can get some really good gear, whether it's looking for raid, whether it's flex. Morgan Flips has, I think she is a 564 item level, 565 item level. So she's going to be killing things a lot quicker than some people will. But what she's going to do is she's going to show you guys how to clear the trash and clear the mobs solo for this encounter, just in case you guys don't have as much gear. So as you saw that trash mob, she just went and killed it. You guys don't have to kill it. All the trash mobs in here, you don't have to kill. It's kind of up to you. You guys can always get lucky, maybe get some epic loots. For me personally, I never really check it, but it's always a good thing just in case you guys can. So as you saw, she killed those. She made that first right. She's going to run up, and she's going to clear these last trash mobs. As you can tell, you didn't have to kill the first boss to get into this one. This is actually the last boss in the encounter. But what they did is they made it so you can actually go right to the boss and farm them out. Now, you can only do this once a week, but you can do it on multiple characters. So if you have multiple 90s, you can continue to try to get this mount. We're going to do it on a Ret Paladin today. Ret Paladins are really good for soloing things. But it also works on a lot of different characters. I can do it on my Warlock or my Warrior. Now here's Morgan Flips. She just entered the room. This is the boss room. What she's going to do is she's going to clear these mobs on the side. The ads standing by the boss are the ads that she's going to be dealing with, because this is a couple different phases to this fight. So you can't just go in and you can't just burn the boss. And if you are a little bit lower gear, there's going to be some tricks that you guys need to do to be able to make sure that you guys are able to take down all these mobs.
Same on those trash mobs. They do stun, so if you do have a lower gear level, you will want to kill those and maybe not pull quite as many, unless you're really good with things. Paladins have bubbles, so they can easily get out of the stuns, but you do want to remember that they do stun. So all those trash mobs do stun.
So here's the beginning of the encounter. What she's going to do is she's going to go ahead and hit him. There's going to be some RP talking and things. The first phase, is it one-on-one?
Yeah, this first phase I'm just going to go up and hit the boss. And as you see, he is going to start talking. So
it's the epic long wait RP chat. The get ready for the fight. So as we're waiting, what she's going to do is these guys are going to come out individually, correct?
Yes.
So when they come out individually, what she's going to do is she's actually going to place them throughout the room where she wants them to be placed.
Now this guy, as you can see, he just silenced me. So I'm going to pull him clear back here. He walks. And so if I pull him clear back here and then kill him right over here, then this is where he will respawn when all 4 bosses respawn.
It's never good to be silenced. And is this the paladin next?
This guy, he also does a fear. And so I want to pull him clear to the opposite end of the one that I just did. So I'm going to boost my speed here. Run down here before I kill him. I want to have him be complete opposite. He moves a lot faster than the other guy that I did at the other end. I'm going to run back up and try to get these guys to be as far up as possible. They run also, but it gives me more time to kill the guy that fears me.
And as you guys will see, when she actually kills these guys are going to die really, really fast. But this is just preparation for if you do not have the gear to be able to just burn through them.
This guy throws bombs. See, each one of these does have a talent that they do on you that will stun you, fear you. The bombs silence you for a little bit. These guys are real easy, these weapons.
Now, if you guys remember, these weapons were actually used in the fight during the Burning Crusade. Now, you guys can loot these if you want, but it's way easier just to use the weapon that you have nowadays instead of just using a legendary weapon. But if you guys want to loot a bunch of legendary weapons so you can show your guild you got a bunch of them in the guild little info, that's up to you. You guys can if you want.
So now that I've killed those weapons, we gotta wait for a little bit because they do a little bit more of their talking. I'm gonna run back to the back where I killed the first guy, or the second guy.
Like I said, you guys are going to see her kill these really quick. She doesn't really need to separate them now. But if you guys have a lower gear, you guys still might need to separate these to be able to solo this encounter. The epic RP wait. And when he does respawn these, he respawns all of them at the same time, and that's why she separated them across the room to make it a little bit easier to solo each one. Because if you got everything going on at the same time, and you do have a little bit lower of a gear, it's not going to work too well for you. So here he is resurrecting everybody.
And if you are lower gear, you might want to pop some of your cooldowns on this. As you can see, he just got me on that one. So, you might want to pop cooldowns though on this. That way, if you have pets and things, they can take care of it. Because you will have time. Here's the guy walking. The guy that walks really, really slow.
So the slow walker is dead.
Now it's time for the boss. So here's the boss. If you didn't pop your cooldowns, do it now so you can get this done out of the way. I still got a bomb on me from one of those NPCs.
And for this phase, the goal is to push them into the next phase, where you guys will be, so he can stop mind controlling and things like that. Because on that phase, he actually does do a mind control, but because she burned him fast, that wasn't an issue. And if you do get a mind control off, it will reset the encounter. From here on, it's just a pretty much burn and loot type of deal. He will do some things where you can actually fly through the air, which is kind of cool. So if you guys ever wanted to fly, this is your opportunity. And just make sure when you guys are flying, you guys aren't too high in the air at the end of the encounter, because you guys will fall and die. Never want that to happen. It's happened to me.
So here I'm just going to finish burning them. I did all my cooldowns earlier just so I could show you you might have to do those. I would have normally waited until him, that way I could just burn through them quick. Check our loot.
And here's the loot. The Ashes of Alar will drop off this boss, but you can also get some cool transmog stuff if you guys ever want some transmog stuff. The little quest thing, you guys can do the quest. I've never really done it, but so that's how you get the Ashes of Alar. How you want to solo it. For different classes, you might use different mechanics, but this is the way you guys want to split them. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. And I'll see you guys next time.
Thanks.